Olori Atuwatse III of Warri Kingdom has stressed the imperativeness of early empowerment for women, noting that it will enhance the achievements of sustaining economic empowerment for the young girls. Olori, who was recently appointed by President Muhammadu Buhari as a member of High-Level Advisory Committee on Women Economic Empowerment and Gender in Nigeria, spoke at an interactive dinner and networking as part of the activities to mark the International Women's Day in Abuja. She advocated for an institutional framework that will fast-track policies aimed at expanding the socio-economic potentials of women in Nigeria and world over.
Last year, Nigeria ranked on the World Economic Forum Gender Gap Report. They improved from being 139 to about 123rd place. Now, whilst that's good, I think that there's still a large gap for us to catch up, right? For far too long, Nigerian women have been beset by the barriers to economic and social empowerment, starting from childhood, where the girl lacks equal access to quality education across the country. And it's not just in the north where you have early marriage and early childhood marriage, but in the south where we are, you have a high increase in teenage pregnancies. In Warri Kingdom, for example, I believe it's 7 out of 10 girls end up pregnant before the age of 20. And so what happens is you have girls as young as 13 who are mothers, who have grandmothers who are as young as 40, 45. And you see this generational gap of women not having access to education, or at least being able to at least finish secondary school. And what that means is they don't have equal access to opportunities.
Other speakers at the event pointed out the need to give women equal opportunity at workplace, noting that they are more productive in service.
But all these issues of women on the board, what happens? Why do we say women have to be on the board? Is it just to be there to be equal to the men? Or is there something we have seen or something we know? And the issue is that both in Nigeria and abroad, a lot of studies have been done, which over time point to the fact, very clear empirical terms, how the presence of women on board has contributed to the growth of the company.
And it's, the first stark thing is women are prone to poverty more than men. This is a fact. We know this regardless of if nobody said this to us, and this is again a global trend. Women own less than 5% of global land. When you dissect that further and say per segment, and we look at vertical agriculture, it's actually just 12.9%, 12.8%, sorry. And if you go deeper, I think there's a slide that addresses this to say there are actually more women farmers than there are men farmers, but somehow we only end up with just under 30% in terms of ownership.
In Abuja, LM Chukwamika reports.